His unending love so deep, in His promises we live.
Look like we have a Muslim calling. Hello,
CP, how are you, brother?
I'm fine, my friend.
Yeah, I called you last week. I don't know if you remember that.
You see, it's hard to remember, you see, because I'm very old. Very old. Yes, my friend, how can I help you?
Well, let me refresh your memory. You were telling me about, you were telling me that you're a fisherman.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. But I say that to everybody.
Okay,
You
okay.
you pick up the wrong sentence, my friend, to refresh my
Uh,
memory. Anyway, my friend,
you,
it's okay. I remember your voice now. Okay.
okay, yes. Well, I guess the reason I'm calling is, you'd recommended me to finish, to read the Gospels, right? So I'd finished John and Matthew, and I'm like midway through Luke right now, and that's where your damn reference came from. It was from Luke, right? The beginning of Luke.
Okay. Are you the person who decided to leave Islam?
Yes.
All right. Wonderful, my brother. So
Yes.
how much you are enjoying it?
Well, I'm learning a lot, but I would also say like there's so much information out there. Even though by now, because I've finished two of the Gospels, I'm midway through the third. I know most of the stories now. Um, so I'm fairly familiar with that now. I'd read a little bit of the Gospel before, but it was more to just like criticize. It wasn't to actually learn. So
Mm.
there's a lot of information.
Yeah, I advise you when you read. You see, this is I don't know. For me, this is how I read things. Anything, not only the gospel. When I read, especially something have to do with history, people, something happened. Let us say for real. In order to understand better, you better imagine yourself living there. You know what I mean? Don't
Yep.
don't, don't read the story and say, okay, Jesus said, Peter said, he said, she said. No, imagine yourself. You are there. If you have the ability to do so, and I think you can. And then imagine yourself in the present of this person. Like let's say when we see that Jesus making a speech in the mount, or Jesus making the miracle of feeding people from the fish, or Jesus he making the blind see. Imagine yourself just right there, and then go over the conversation. This way you can understand it and you can feel it.
Mm,
The problem
yeah.
is most of people when they read any book, including the Quran, which is a very funny book, they read the words, but they don't try to feel the words, because there is many form of energy in our life, and one of them is voice. This voice once used to be a voice of a man, and then he said something, and then it became words written in a book. Now we cannot reach the voice because nobody record the voice of Muhammad to feel his energy, how evil it is or how good it is. But we have the words which he claiming that it is coming to him, through an angel, his name is Jibreel, through a God, his name is Allah. So try to feel the energy of the words and try to understand the words. And this is the best way to understand any book. Don't just read.
Mm,
Is what I'm
yeah.
saying is hard to should I explain more?
No, that
Like,
makes a lot of sense.
yeah, like if you give me any verse in the Quran, you will see right away I read it differently from the way a Muslim he read it.
Yeah. Actually, can I ask you about that?
Sure.
So when I had spoken to you on the phone, we were talking about the Surah 62, the one about semen in the backbone. Remember that?
Right.
I think you talk about it sometimes. So I was looking at that and I'd opened the tafsir of Ibn Kathir, and
Mm-hmm.
so I was thinking if I show this to like my dad because he's a devout Muslim,
Mm-hmm.
if I show him that there's no way any rational person is going to think that and think that that's from God, right?
Yeah.
So at first I showed him the verse, and he doesn't speak Arabic, so he has an English translation open. And the English translation is a very soft. It's not even Yusuf Ali or one of the popular ones. It's one of the new ones,
Mm-hmm.
and it doesn't even say backbone or ribs. It says loins, and it doesn't say what it's supposed to say basically. So I was like, which scholar do you want me to open tafsir so you can see that this is talking about from women? And so I opened Ibn Kathir, and then he's like, well, I don't trust Ibn. I was like, how do you not trust Ibn Kathir? Like, if you don't trust Ibn Kathir, who are you going to trust, right? So, what would you say to that?
Well, you know, this is the point of denial, and I witnessed with Muslims. The second I show them how stupid the teaching of Islam is, they right away they jump to denial and say, I don't approve this guy, I don't approve that guy. So what we will do now, we will approve only the one make us feel happy, not the one who tells the truth. You know, the
Yeah,
Muslim is the same as someone, he have a cancer, but he don't want the doctor to tell him you have a cancer. You know, he wanna go
yeah,
to a doctor, says to him, you're fine. Okay, I'm fine.
yeah,
They want somebody to lie to them, because always when you say the truth, it hurt.
sure.
You know, not always the truth is something you like. Somebody might say to you, you don't look good, like me as an example, you know. And if somebody says to me, you don't look good, I feel sad, but I mean, this guy, he is being truthful with me. Man, I'm look at me. I will like look at the mirror, I get scared. That's why I don't have mirrors at home. So people like to hear what they like to hear, which means don't tell us what is negative about us or our belief or about who we are. Tell us something we like to hear. This is why in this world today, the more you are a hypocrite, the more you are successful. You know, you are gay
Yeah,
with the gay, you are a Christian with the Christian, you are a Muslim with the Muslim, you are a Hindu with the Hindus, you are an atheist with the atheist, you are no one. Simply you have to be no one, and this is the only way everybody like you. The second you say and you speak your mind, it's the same second people they will start stoning you and don't like you.
okay.
Yeah. So it's normal, but you need to ask him then, okay, what about all other scholars? I mean, Ibn Kathir is bad. What about Ibn
Yeah,
Abbas, Al-Jalalain? I mean,
exactly. No, because that exactly, because if you open those tafsirs, it says the same thing mostly,
it is the stage of
right?
denial. But my friend, keep trying and showing him more and more verses, you know, because there's tons of verses in the Quran, stupid verses, and
Yeah.
there is no way. You see, do you know how the drop of water, how soft it is? drop
No.
drop of water is very soft. I mean, it doesn't kill you, right? If somebody's throw a
Oh,
drop of
sure,
water,
sure.
but if I put
Yeah,
your head under a drop of water for a long time, the drop of water will make a hole in your head, even if it's a rock.
yeah,
If you go, like if you go to an old house where there's a faucet is dripping water, God knows for many years, nobody fixing it, and there is a rock underneath, and then you will find that there is a damage in the rock or in whatever down there. The same as the river, you know, like the water destroy all, even mountains around the beach. So water is very soft, but in the same time can destroy even the hardest rocks. So consider yourself the soft water. Don't give up. You will get
yeah.
there. You know, you will get there. It is
Appreciate
it
it.
is about it's about you being consistent and being truthful and honest, and don't lie. Don't lie ever to prove to someone that he's wrong. Don't lie. Don't lie about Islam, says Islam is bad just because, oh, I want to convert you to Christianity. No, don't ever do that. We don't do that. That, you
Mhm.
see, one of the reasons many people leave Islam, because they notice, I don't know if you were hearing me about the Muslim line that there is no birds flying over the Kaaba, there's no airplane, and etc., and all the
So,
lies. Then right away, you know, by doing those lies, the Muslim, they lose the credit of being honest.
yeah,
You know the story of the shepherd and the wolf.
of course.
Okay, So okay, the wolf is coming. People come to help him. Okay, first time, second time, third time, nobody come because he's a liar. Nobody can trust him, even if it's really real. So the Muslims, they think they are defending their cult by lying and fabricating what is called miracles, but the fact they are hurting Islam more and more.
Yeah.
Because if I am a person who belong to a true God, why I want to make a false lie to prove the true God? It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
If God is a true God, the one I follow, the one I worship, he can make a miracle. He is capable. He does not need me to lie, to fabricate a miracle does not exist in order to make somebody believe in it.
Yeah.
This is why I believe that anyone who have a little logic, he should understand that Islam must be a scam, otherwise should not be supported by scam.
Yeah. A lot of them get brainwashed though.
No,
Like
it's not
from
about brainwash. You see, this is not about brainwash. This is about being dishonest. Islam make you dishonest because
yeah.
let us say I'm brainwashed, okay, and let us say Christianity is brainwash somebody, okay, make you believe that Jesus is God, okay, but there is no way in Christianity you are claiming that you are following Jesus, let us say blindly, hmm? But you've been taught to lie to make people believe in Jesus. We don't do that,
Yeah.
right? Which mean here in Islam we have a problem with ethic. Islam changed your ethic from good to bad. Lying is approved. False miracles is approved. Tempting people to believe in something is approved. Giving false answers is approved. You see, when the Muslim they debate a Christian, they try to make a mockery of them, taking advantage of you being nice, and supposedly no Muslim get upset. So okay, what is the answer? Like, you know, as an example, when this guy he was debating David Wood,
Hijab.
all
Yeah.
the Muslims were laughing, but the fact they should laugh at him because he is the one making mockery of his religion.
Sure.
You
With the
know,
whole Elijah thing.
yeah, but they take a side without thinking. I mean, take
Yeah.
a side of what? I mean, this guy is presenting Islam now, and look what he's doing in the stage. He's look like a monkey, acting like a kid, saying stupid things, and none of you is upset. The Muslim should be the one is upset, but because 90% of them are uneducated, they think that this guy he is smart. But what is smart about his answers? Nothing.
Sure.
They don't want to listen to the one who is talking, even if he's a Muslim. As long as you are a Muslim, I will tell you. Once I went in a chat room, and you know the Muslim, the new Christian Prince, he is anti-Islam, right?
Yeah.
So I went in a Muslim chat room. Christian Prince, you are a liar, blah 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 blah, and it's supposed to they want to humiliate me now, the same as they want to do, they try to do with everybody. So they gave me the mic, and they were expecting me to say something bad about Islam. So I said, you know what? The Prophet of Allah was so wonderful, man. He never lied. He never cheat. He never commit adultery. And everybody in the chat room in the text, he was saying, liar, liar, Christian Prince, liar. I said, he never have sex with a child. She is 6 years old. Everybody saying, liar, liar. Muhammad never kidnapped women and raped them. Liar, liar. He did not rape SOFYA. Right? Everybody saying liar. I am saying good things about their prophet and being sarcastic for sure, but
Yes.
because they are not listening. And then the admin, he gave me a dot, you know, like this is a control to take the mic from you. And he screamed at them. He said, you stupid, even in our chat room, he humiliate our prophet, and you are the one. He said to you, the prophet was a good man. You said to him, liar. He said the prophet never raped Aisha. You say he's a liar. You say he never killed people. You say he's a liar. Even in our room, he humiliate us. And you know, so because they don't listen in their mind, you are a Christian Prince. It doesn't matter what you say. You are a liar. They will say to you that word. It's like a program, you know. but nobody wanna use his brain. So when you speak to Muslims, you are not debating them. They are programmed that this is a guy who don't he wanna put Islam down. So whatever he say, I have to say to him, you're a liar. He quote for me hadith, I say to him, you're a liar. He quote for me Quran, he said to him, you're a liar. It doesn't matter what he say, he is a liar. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good, man. Well, anyways, I'll let you get back to your program. I'm sorry for interrupting.
Yeah, my friend, just be careful. If in case you are married, put insurance about on the backbone you have, you know, in case.
All right, brother, take it easy.
All right,
Bye.
take care, bye bye. Let us call him.
Hello.
Hello. So you found the
Yeah,
verse, my friend?
No, I made a mistake. I'm sorry. I misread it.
Oh, okay. You misread it. Okay, that's no. I accept that you are decent and you say the truth. So we go back to our topic. So what do you think about Islam, my friend?
I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't listening to your to the podcast. I was just
Okay, no problem. I want to ask you now about Islam. Anything, whatever you want. Like, what do you think about Islam in general? You are from Azerbaijan, as I understand, right?
yeah.
Okay, a
Baku.
person who is from Baku, from the heart of Azerbaijan, what do you think about Islam?
To be honest, because I guess because we lived under the Soviets,
Yeah.
it was different. Because you had a mix of everybody, Jewish, Christian, Muslim, everybody was living there. It was more like brotherhood. Everybody was friends. We didn't have any problems with anybody. So, and we just we went to the mosque because our family went.
Yeah, but what do you think yourself about Islam? So in the time of the atheist, everybody was a friend. After the atheist left, everybody is an enemy.
Yeah.
So Islam came, peace is gone. Islam leave, people are living in peace. So why you don't leave Islam, my friend?
I think because I'm just connected to the family. I'll be honest. I lived in a couple of years in Israel, so I have a lot of Jewish friends, and I lived in America. So I've been friends with everybody.
I know. What do you think about Muhammad?
I don't think he definitely not. Yeah, he's definitely not a prophet.
Thank you very much. You just left Islam, my friend. I'm happy for you. What do you think about Christ? What do you think about Christ then? As long as you decide to leave Islam.
I'm gonna be honest. I've been kind of juggling, Judaism and Christianity back and forth for the past maybe 2 years.
Okay.
Everyone knows that I started listening to your videos. I read a lot of books on Christianity and Judaism. And everyone kind of knows. I mean, living in America, it's not crazy if I would leave the religion, And even in Baku, people don't really care.
Okay, so now you are out of Islam. What do you think about accepting Christ as your Lord? What do you think?
It's hard to say because I have my doubts, and I don't know if it's Christianity or if it's Judaism. I know it's one of those two. I just don't know which one is.
Okay. Well, okay. So did you like just today now you decide to say to me now, like live on air, that you don't think Muhammad is a prophet, or this is a decision you took from before?
I knew from before because, like I said before, you are very educated, and I thank you, for all the work you do.
So did I help you in my watching my videos?
You've been, yes,
Islam?
of course, 100%. And
okay.
Sorry, I sound a little maybe emotional because it was. You're honestly speaking, you are like a hero of mine because if it wasn't for you, I would have been stuck and doing having these beliefs in my head.
Yeah, you don't want to have your English, right? Sorry for saying the word, but this is how
No,
it
no,
is.
it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's
Yeah,
alright.
this is how it is, you know, ugly and evil and stupid
Yeah.
at the same time.
It's very stupid, but I think the problem is that a lot of Muslims are good people, and especially the ones who are not following Islam. They call themselves Muslims, but they don't follow anything. But
You
they're
see,
decent people.
our problem is not with the people as much as with the religion. So why people they do things, bad things, because they are following certain religion. That is the story, right?
Yeah.
Why
Yeah,
somebody
100%.
why somebody join Al-Qaeda? Because he is following Islam, not because he is a bad person. Islam made him bad person. So the second you
Right.
decide to follow Islam step by step as Muhammad did, then you find yourself become a terrorist.
Yeah.
If Muhammad says I've been ordered to kill all mankind and your prophet is the best example, you do what the prophet did.
But that's wrong. That's wrong, because I remember even in Baku when we had problems with the Armenians, there were Jews that were protecting Armenians, and there were Armenians that were protecting our people, and our people were. It was just like everyone was united. It,
Well,
it wasn't.
you see, I have no problem to have millions of friends from Muslims. Why not? But
Right.
when I read the Quran saying that Muslim can take Christians and Jews as a friends only if they are lying to them, how I can trust anyone to be my friend? You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. 100%.
Because
You're right.
even the one who give me, you know, he called me, how are you? Are you sick? Are you okay? Even the one who might come to help me in something, he might be lying to me.
Of course.
Because what is the guarantee that this person will not go back home and read the Quran and say, oh, I can take them as a friends only if I'm lying to them? Otherwise, you sound a very nice person. Let us say you did not leave Islam yet, and I met you somewhere.
Yeah.
And look, this person is wonderful. And then he said to me, hey, Christian, I want to be your friend. I will think 100 times before I take you as a friend, to be honest, because you are a Muslim. And Muslim mean to believe in the Quran. And the Quran saying you cannot take them as a friend. So what do you mean? Then I find a solution. Chapter 3 verse 28 says you can lie to them, speaking to them in a friendly way while your heart is like this. You know?
Yeah.
But a Christian, he cannot do that to you. Christian, he cannot do that to you. He cannot lie to you. He could, you know, I'm talking about a real
But
Christian.
my friend,
you
let
know?
me ask you a question, if you don't mind.
Sure.
Doesn't it say that if one does not believe in Jesus, will be eternity in hell?
Sure. Everybody. This is not only for a certain person or certain group. Even Christians, you know, even the ones who claim to believe in Jesus, if they don't believe in Jesus for real, because there's many are hypocrite, you know, they take a benefit of something. So believing in Jesus is the condition to go to heaven or not in Christianity. Absolutely.
I was listening to this one Christian guy, and he said that for the Jews is different because they are God's chosen people, and the Christians will be what did he say? They will be grafted in with the covenant with the Jews. So if the Jews that's not true.
You see, he speak about the certain number, and this is a certain small number of the Jews. Those are from before Jesus. You know, those are the people who they were waiting for Jesus. Jesus did not come in their time, so they didn't get the chance to believe or not to believe. They believe still in Jesus. They are waiting for him, but they died and they are still waiting for him before the coming of Jesus. So, you know, if some Christian, he says something, you know, this is their interpretation, and it is, I guarantee you it's false. Because the Bible says it clearly. Jesus said, not not just a person said, you know, that I am the way, I am the way, I am the truth, I am the door, I am the life, I am the resurrection. So all those things have to be happen by Jesus, not by anyone. So believing in anything, but you don't believe in the Messiah, the Christ, who came to this earth, will not take you to heaven. You are a Jew, you are a Hindu, you are a Christian, you are, doesn't matter. If you don't believe in the Messiah who came to this earth already, you are not going to heaven.
Doesn't it say that when the Messiah comes, he has to, do all the stuff, the resurrection of the dead, the temple will be rebuilt in Jerusalem, there'll be peace in the world, and the list
But you
goes
see,
on.
Jesus, he said, you can destroy this temple and I will build it in 3 days. He was talking about his body. So there is, Jesus, he knew exactly what is written in the Old Testament, and he explained very well. They killed him, they crucified him, and he built this temple because this is the temple of God in 3 days, not in 3 years, 3 days. So a Jew who refuses, he will try to find, the same as a Muslim, he will try to find any reason not to believe in Jesus. I understand that. But you will notice that the majority of the Jews already, they are Christians. The minority are not the opposite.
Where is this?
Because where is the Jews? There's only like 20 millions. Why? I mean, this is a nation existence thousands and thousands of years.
Right.
Even if we say like Hitler, he killed millions of them, correct? Like 6 million. Okay, but still that will not change the number. You are from Azerbaijan. The number of Azerbaijani people alone is way more than the Jews in the world, correct?
Correct.
Yeah. So what happened? Why this nation is so small? Because the majority, they became Christians, and they don't call themselves Jews. Those are Messianic Jews. So remember, the first Christians in the world, they were Jews. They were not from different location, right?
Correct.
Okay. So the Jews are the first to accept Jesus, and this is why he came to them, because they were waiting for him.
Would you say that that Christianity has changed? Meaning, for example, the Shabbat was
Shabbat,
on Saturday.
No, my friend, the word Shabbat or Sabbath is doesn't mean Saturday only. Sabbath is any day designated for the Lord. As an example, when they crucified the Messiah, the second day, it was Sabbath, but it was not Saturday. It was a holiday. The Passover is coming, So any day is a holiday, is a Sabbath. Any day is designated to be for God is called Sabbath. So there's many Sabbaths in the year, not only Saturday. Saturday is one of them, and Sabbath is a day. However, Jesus said, you said that Christianity changed, right?
Yes.
The Jews, they were watching Jesus, and they said, look, your disciples, they are working in the field. He said to them, Sabbath was made for the man. Man was not made for the Sabbath, which means they have a wrong understanding of the Sabbath. When a man, he do good work for the Lord, he is not breaking the Sabbath. Sabbath is not meant to be a person who do nothing totally. As long, you see, this is the idea of the Jews. They are somehow, Muhammad, because he lived between them, he was trying to adopt in a stupid way what the Jews believe. So if we ask ourselves, when God, he ordered the Jews not to work in Sabbath,
right?
Do he really care for a day? Do you think this is what he cared for, a day? Is that a day he cared for? Or it is because they are greedy and they don't want to work, and their servant, they work 24 hours, 7 days a week. So by forcing Sabbath on them, now no Jew have excuse to go to open his business, to open his store, or to force his servant to work. So now all the employees who work for this Jewish man, they have to go to rest. So this is why Jesus said, Sabbath was made for the man, not the man was made for Sabbath.
Okay.
You understand? And that is very logical, right?
I don't know. I need to.
No, think about it. Think about it. Which one is important to God? A day, or the man who He created?
It depends on. I don't know. That's that's a tough question.
No, it's not. Let me make it simple for you. Let me make it simple for you. So, did God send all the prophet For the sake of the Sabbath or for the sake of the man?
No, for the man.
Okay, so the man is more important, obviously.
Correct.
Okay,
Yes.
so it's very easy. So when a Jewish person or even a Muslim, he go into details and he's stuck with the silly ones usually. Like, you know, you have to wash your hands, right?
Yeah.
This is silly.
Yeah.
Jesus, he answered them, it's not what go inside your mouth will make you dirty, but what come from your mouth. So their hand is clean, but their mouth is filthy. Which one is more important? If you go right now and you see a homeless person, he did not take a shower for a month. But this homeless, he never killed, he never lied, he never hurt anyone. He's a very nice person. And there is a person, he take a shower with perfume. He have a limousine, he have bodyguards, he live in the most magnificent palace. But he is a criminal, he's a drug dealer. Which one of them is more clean, you think?
Oh, obviously. Well, yeah, that's his spirit. This is the person's soul.
So Jesus, he was our Lord, who is teaching us the real thing. It's not the poor who is bad because he's poor. It's not the poor because he smells, he is dirty. It is the one who is full of dirt inside him. It's what comes from inside you, not what is outside you. So the Jews, they focus in cleaning, right? Well, cleaning is good. Nobody's saying it's not. Absolutely it's good. But they are so much into, like, you know, like there's a police, he says, if you go in the car and you did not turn the light right away at night, we give you a ticket. But the law, it doesn't say really, you know, I mean, the light exists so you can see and other they can see you. So I just turned the car on. I did not even drive yet. He want to give you a ticket. The Jews, they were practicing a form of hypocrisy. When a rich man, he commit adultery. You remember the story in the Bible where a woman, she was going to be stoned to death. Okay, where is the man?
Right.
What they are going after the women? Because she is a poor woman. Obviously, the man is the rich. He had money, you know. So they go after the women, but they don't want to stone the man. Because they are hypocrite. The rabbis are the same. Why the rabbi they want to kill Jesus? Because, you know, he is snatching their authority from them. He is taking away, you know, what people trust on them, that they are nobody. They are just a bunch of liars. So when the rabbi, they asked Jesus, should we pay tax to Caesar? You know the story?
Yeah.
Okay. Caesar present an occupation. So if Jesus said, "Oh, pay tax to Caesar," the rabbi will say, "Oh wow, look, he is betraying us, taking side of Caesar," right? And if he say don't, the Roman will arrest him. Correct? You see the evil? So look what Jesus said in extreme wisdom. He came to one of them, he says, "Can you show me the coin in your pocket?" So he took a coin and he showed him. He said, "What is the picture there in the coin?" "This is the picture of Caesar." So Jesus said, "Give what to Caesar to Caesar." So they are a bunch of hypocrites. They refuse Jesus for no reason. They are trying to do, let us say, conspiracy all the time against him to be killed. And they don't want to pay tax to Caesar, but they work for Caesar. They work in the court of Caesar. They obey Caesar, and they carry the money of Caesar, and yet they are asking, should we pay tax to Caesar? And they are paying tax to Caesar. So now,
my friend
see, so now the answer is the problem, not what they do. According to them, they pay tax, they work for Caesar, and they are under the authority of Caesar. And you will see even the Roman ruler, he asked the rabbis what I should do, which means they are in the system. They are not revolutionary people against the occupation. They are in it, but yet they are very hypocrite. So I understand you live for a long time in Israel, as you said, but I say to you, I find no reason for anyone to reject Jesus from the Jews except arrogant.
My friend, can I ask another question?
Sure.
Christians don't get circumcised today, right? Why? Wasn't this part of the the law that was passed down?
No, but this was a covenant between God and the Jews. We are not children of Abraham. Are you?
I don't know.
You are not. You are from Azerbaijan. You are not. I am not. The Arab are not children of Abraham.
Yeah, but which? Okay, because you just said the Arabs are not, and the Azerbaijani are not either. But they were the 10 lost tribes, right? We don't know where they went. It's possible maybe they went.
No, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. They say the covenant is made between a man and his children. Same time. Circumcision was meant for the benefit of the man, not the opposite. So if you are circumcised, at that time people there is a lot of disease, illness. Until now, actually, circumcision proven to be healthy and better for not doing it. So when God he gave the order, there was a reason. The same as the order for the pork, the same as the order for the Sabbath. Everything have a reason, but the reason is not the reason is to the man, is not to God. God don't care. He is the one who created you with it, correct? Okay, so it's for your benefit to do it, no problem. But God he gave an order to a man and his children after him. I am not from his children. If God he came and he sent me a messenger saying, okay, well now I will have a covenant with the Arab to do that, and this person is a prophet and God said that to him, I would do it, no problem. But he did not. Same time, I will go back to my example. A person, he is circumcised. A person, he is keeping the Sabbath. A person, he wash his hands, his feet. A person, he give the 10% of his money to God. And he obey all the law. All right.
Yeah.
But all of this is just a ritual, but in reality he don't believe, and in reality he is adulterous, in reality he is a child molester, in reality he is a gang member, in reality he take an interest, in reality people they take money from him and he take money back. But this is always against the Bible. But apparently he is a very obedient person, but inside him he is the opposite. And there's a person, he is not circumcised, he don't wash, he don't even go to the temple, but he believe in God. He believe in the God of the Jews, of the Christians. He believe that we should not break the commandment. He believe in everything and he practiced them, but he's homeless. He did not get circumcision and he is dirty. Is he better than the rabbi, or who is better?
Of course he's better.
So you know what the Jews do? They are the same as the Muslim. They focus in things which is not really what the purpose of God. You see, they ask. There is a big rabbi. I forgot his name. This is from, I think, 60 or 70 years before Christ. They ask him, what is the Torah? The Torah, he said, that all the Torah is love to your neighbor as you love to yourself, or something like that,
Yeah, this is Rabbi Hillel.
Oh, Hillel, so thank you. Just remind me.
Yeah.
So, okay, so the whole Torah is this. That the Torah is not Saturday and Sunday and circumcision, and those is just to complete the system. We have a tribe. We have to keep the things clean. Like, do you think God he care if you do your dirt 10 meters from your house, or you have to walk, as the Bible says, you have to walk a distance far? This is all to keep you clean for your health, right?
Yeah.
But that will not make you a good person or a bad person to God. So all the Bible and all the Torah is about to love to others what you love to yourself. And this is mentioned in the New Testament and mentioned in the Old Testament. And the question now, who are they really the people who practice this? That is the question. I will give it to you. We Christians, we cannot be Christian unless we practice this. Is the Jewish people practicing that? I will leave that a question for you. Is the Muslim practicing that?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
my friend, I don't want to take too much, more of your time. Is it possible maybe I can message you later?
Well, I don't, when you see my Skype on, that's mean I am live. I don't take any call when I am not. When I'm offline, that's it. My Skype is offline too.
No problem. No problem. I am online, is there maybe like an email? Maybe I can if I have questions, I don't take. My friend,
if I give email to people, I will get a million email every day.
I understand.
So
is there somewhere that I can send my questions if I have questions?
You can do it here in Skype. You can call me. Don't text me, please. We'll take you not much.
Not a problem.
Make the question short. I will answer you. That will be
no problem.
You see, because explaining something in text, it can be extremely hard for both of us, because both of us, English is not our first language. Secondly, you might misunderstood me.
No problem.
All right?
I appreciate your help. Thank you very much.
Take care. Take care.
You too.
Well, we are happy for our friend from Azhar.
We are covered by his name. Grace